Hey everyone, it's Chad Pavel, founder of Pinewood Consulting and StartFundGrow.com. Today I want to talk about what does it take to get an SBA loan and how can you qualify. So let's get started. The first thing you need to really line up in your plan when you're speaking with your broker or with your banker is what will you use the proceeds for? So some acceptable use of proceeds include startup costs, but you do need collateral, significantly good credit, and a very detailed business plan and projections if you're trying to start a company with an SBA loan. Many banks want to see you in business for 1 or 2 years at the very least. So you do need collateral. You can use it for a startup. But if you already are in business and you have a proven business model, you've been generating enough cash flow to cover the loan monthly payments that you are proposing or requesting, then you can start to look at an SBA loan to help you expand. So expansion capital is another great use. You can acquire a new building or get into a much bigger facility so you can manufacture and sell more product. You can acquire a business with an SBA loan. You can purchase more equipment and you can use it for general working capital needs. You can use it for marketing, for hiring, for inventory. The more tangible the assets or the purchases are that you're making, the better or the easier it will be to get the loan. But again, if you can show how you can turn the SBA loan into more cash flow, into more capital, and it will help you grow, the better off you will be with your banker or your broker. So here are the minimum requirements. Now, there are financial requirements. You would do very well to be already in business for 2 years or more. Again, if you're a startup, you can get an SBA loan from certain banks. You need to, again, have significant collateral, great credit history, and a great business plan together to show the banker that you know what you're doing and that your business will most likely succeed and pay off the loan each month. That's what the bankers really care about. You need to have tax returns showing that you have been generating cash flow as well in the business. You need to be for profit, of course, so you can use this for working capital. Debt refinance is another one you can use the money for. Equipment purchases we already mentioned. A number of tangible purchases would do very well in an SBA application. You need good credit. You need at least a 650 credit score or a co-signer who can guarantee the loan with you who does have a very good credit score. And the 150 minimum credit score is typically for business credit. So 650 personal, 150 business credit score at a minimum. Many lenders will require you to infuse cash. Equity infusion, down payment is another way to look at it, but you will need, in many cases, 10 to 20% of the value of the loan in cash from the business that you can give to the bank, and they will give you the net proceeds of the loan as well. So make sure that you have some cash in the bank as well to cover all the costs of closing and to cover the cost of the equity infusion or down payment. Also, clean financials, projections in a business plan. You need at least 2 years of historical financials. You already have the tax return, but the forward-looking financials will be very important if the business or the bank feels that you are on the fence of covering the loan. Again, if you're proposing something big like expansion, they want to see how you're going to use the money. So you need a projection of 2 years at least and a business plan that will outline, describe what it is you're actually building or expanding into. And then finally, public records. They're going to do a public records search on you as the business owner and on the business itself. So make sure you don't have any bankruptcies or foreclosures in the last 3 years. And make sure you don't have any open tax liens with the IRS or the state. All right, so that is really it for today. If you have any questions, follow the links below to our websites. You'll have more resources, more guidance on SBA loans and startup funding. Head over to pinewoodfs.com and over to startfundgrow.com. We'll talk to you soon, guys.